न सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी। बरनौ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश बिकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि डंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सब भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जब कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपत दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मैली मुख माहि जलधि लागी गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत की तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरहि हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बद्धि महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होए सिद्ध साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय बहडेरा। कीजय नाथ हृदय बहडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूरति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसो सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान। Now today is a very beautiful Leela of Sri Hanumanji, which we have all heard about. But all through this journey, from the last session, if we remember, he was pleading to Ravan, right? Joining his hands, pleading, and he was saying, Are Ravan, please surrender to the Lord, right? बोह मूल बहु सूल प्रद, त्यागहु तुम अभिमान। भजहु राम रघुनायक, कृपा सिंधु भगवान। Just imagine the power of Hanumanji, but the humility with which he is standing in front of Ravan. And we have seen many a times in today's world, especially in Kali Yuga, when a person is humble, when a person is docile, when a person is down to earth, most of the time it is considered to be his weakness and not his strength, isn't it? They feel that if he had the power, would he be behaving like this? Unfortunately, it is misinterpreted in Kali Yuga, and that is what Ravan also did. He did not realize that in spite of being so powerful, it is the hand of humility that Hanumanji has decided to hold. And I think this should be our learning also. No matter how the trend of the world is, we should always remain humble, we should always remain docile, very respectful, not thinking about what people will think. How does it matter? Tell me, most of the time, is our interaction with God or the people? We are always interacting with the Lord. Our interaction is not with the people. Yes, you might say, what are you saying? No, we feel that the interaction is with people. But right now, always, not only right now, always, the only one we are answerable to is our God. And in beautiful words, this has been said by Mother Teresa also. It says very beautifully, they say that people are often unreasonable. Now look at Ravan and look at Hanumanji, pleading and begging for his good. Hanumanji himself is a bhakt. He does not need anything. He does not have to do this also. What benefit will Hanumanji have if Ravan turns to Ramji? Nothing. But out of sheer compassion, he is standing there with hands tied, hands joined, bent down. And what is Ravan doing? He is taking it in a negative sense. He is thinking that the entire behavior is because Hanumanji is durbal. Durbal, he is weak and he is unable to do anything else. That is why he is behaving like this. That is very sad. But humility, respectfulness is actually the greatest power. And we should remember, the higher we go, the more humble we should be. And as we had discussed, people should not know. People should actually think that you can't afford a bread till they actually find out that you own the bakery. That is true humility, and that is what Hanumanji is teaching us. So Mother Teresa also says, people are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyways. If you are kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives. Be kind anyways. If you're honest, people may cheat you. Be honest anyways. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyways. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. आज जो आपने अच्छा किया है, tomorrow people will forget. Do good anyways. Give the world the best you have. Give the world the best you have. It may never be enough. Give your best anyways. कहते हैं ना कि many a times if we tell, there is a very beautiful saying कि हम गर्दन काट के भी दे देंगे ना तो भी people will end up saying कि गर्दन टेढ़ी थी. Right? So people might end up saying that. But what is the thing? Do good. Give your best anyways. For what is the reason for this? You'll say, why should I? Like Hanumanji might say, why should I? He's shouting at me. He's abusing me. And still, why should I be humble? Why should I be good? Why should I be kind? So the answer is very simple. For you see, in the end, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyways. It was never between you and them. It was always between you and God. Hence, we should always remember whenever we are stuck in a situation where we are more powerful, we are superior, yet it demands that we remain calm, quiet, and a little mellowed down. Remember Hanumanji and how he behaved when he was standing in front of Ravan. Because he knew it is not between him and Ravan. It is between him and Ramji. And who is he representing over here? He is representing Ram, right? He is Ramadut Hanuman. So when we all are representing our God, how we portray ourselves is going to reflect on our God, how our God is, right? Isn't it? When suppose there is a student and a teacher, the way the student behave, we'll say, "Our teacher hi aisi hai," right? Or if the child misbehave, the first thing what we say is, the parents must be like this. Right? In the same way, if we are representatives of Sanatan Dharma, if are representatives of Ramji, just like Hanumanji, we should never lose our decorum, because then they will say, "Inka dharma hi aisa hai." They will not point fingers on you, they will point fingers on your God. So Hanumanji was very conscious that it is not between me and him, it is between me and my Lord. Hence, when we remember this, no matter what the situation, we will always be respectful, because disrespect is not something we want to offer to the Lord, right? And in spite of all this pleading, this Ravan mistook Hanumanji's humility for his weakness and his respectfulness for his lack of courage and strength. And what did he do? He actually rebuked Hanumanji. He says, Jaddabi kahi. Now, see, what is he saying? Jaddabi kahi kapi ati hitibani. Bhagati vivek birati daya sani. He is telling about the words that Hanumanji is uttering. In spite of the fact that the words that Hanumanji is uttering right now are full of vivek, full of vairagya, full of gyan, full of wisdom, right? And it is for his own benefit. Jaddapi kahi kapi ati hitavani. It is for his own benefit. Hitte. Bhagati vivek birati dayasani. Wisdom, bhakti, vivek, vairagya, everything has been offered to him. All the reasoning has been given to him. But this Ravan did not understand, right? And what does he say? Bola bihasi maha abhimani. What made him not understand that the wisdom Hanumanji was offering was his abhiman, his ego. The thing that really pulls us down is nothing else but our ego. Why did Ravan understand what Hanumanji was saying? It was because his ego stood between the knowledge and him. Why? Because his abhiman took over, and he says, Bola bihasi, and he laughed in ego, in arrogance. Mila hame kapi guru bad gyani. And now he's saying, Acha, bada guru mila hai hame, ye bandar. Now what is he? Look at him. See, there is a section in Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran उसमें there is a वर्णन of 24 gurus. We will touch it in the next session. Now this sage, he says, I have 24 gurus. And who are these 24 gurus? The bee is my guru. The river is my guru. The tree is my guru. The stream is my guru. Even the lady, the Vaishya is my guru. From these 24, because when he asked, who is your guru? He says, I have 24 gurus. We'll touch it and we'll do it. It's beautiful. So now what is he saying? Because of his abhiman, he's saying, बड़ा आया गुरु बनने कपी कहीं का. To Hanuman, he's saying, बंदर है और मुझे ज्ञान देगा. So we have to be very careful. Many a times, because of our abhiman, we are unable to learn from simple things in life. And simple people can teach us big lessons. Remove that ego and everything around us will become our teacher. Everybody around us has something or the other to teach. But what happens? With the ego, even if Hanumanji is standing in front of us, we will demean him and refuse to learn from him. कि बड़ा आया, बंदर हमें क्या सिखाएगा? इसी के लिए कहते हैं ना, always be with an open mind. Many gurus say, जहाँ से अच्छी बात मिल रही है, wherever you feel that there is something good being said, put aside your ego and sit down. It does not matter where it is coming from. But this lesson was not there with who? Hanumanji. Bola bihasi maha abhimani, mila hame kapi guru pad gyani. Right? And then, mrityu nikat aayi khal to hi, lagasi adham sikhawasi mohi. What do you think? Your death has come near you. You think your death has come near you. I think you don't even remember who I am. I am your Kal standing in front of you. How dare you gather the courage to teach me? Just imagine. Look at the ego. तू मुझे क्या सिखाएगा? Your mrityu has come near you. Ravan, full of abhiman. And then now Hanumanji said, बहुत हो गया. He always starts. See, we should always believe that the world is good till it is proven otherwise. We should always trust people till proven otherwise. I know many would disagree, but nahi. Why start with the premise that the person is bad? Why start with the premise that I can't trust him? Why start with the premise that the world is bad? No. Unless and until proven otherwise, people are good. So over here, so far, Hanumanji was very quiet, very humble, joining his head, bending over. Now he got angry. He said, बहुत हो गया. Consciously he said, उल्टा होई कहा हनुमाना. Now he also replied back. He said, Bati Brahmatori Pragat mein jana. I think you are deluded. Moodha, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. Now Hanumanji lost it. He said, Itna samjha diya, samajh nahi aa raha kya tere? So he said, your brain is deluded. And he thought to himself, इसकी मृत्यु ही निकट, मेरी नहीं, इसकी मृत्यु निकट आई है. हाथ जोड़ जोड़ के समझा रहा हूँ, समझ रहा नहीं है. Because होता है ना, जब भगवान जी को हमें पनिश करना होता है, as there is this saying, right? He does not run after us with a stick. वो हमारी बुद्धि हर लेते हैं. He steals away our vivek. So he feels कि तुम्हारे मति भ्रमित हो गई है क्या? Are you so deluded, dimwit? समझ नहीं आ रहा what I'm trying to tell you. And now Hanumanji also said this. And then Suni Kapi Vachan, again now, just imagine, he is angry, he suddenly retorts, and now he gets even more angry. Suni Kapi Vachan, bahut kisi aana. He got so angry, how dare he talk to me like that? How dare he talk to me like that? Bhai, hamare mein ego hai, to this is Ravan you're talking about. And this is also who? Hum to humans hai. According to him, a Vanar is talking to him. So he said, how dare this Vanar? And who is Ravan? We had described, right? Just imagine the opulence, the strength. He is the king of the three worlds. All the planets are standing with their hands joined. Shani ko to ulta latka rakha hai. We get very scared of Shani ki dasha, right? He is upside down. And Shivji comes every day so that Ravan can do his Abhishekam. And who is talking now? And to him, Hanumanji says, तेरे में दिमाग नहीं है, मति भ्रमित हो गई है. I have been explaining so calmly. Don't you understand? Now he got even more angry. Begina harahu moodakar pranan. He says, now just kill him. He cannot be alive right now. Kill him. And the minute he said that, So many nischar, just imagine now Hanumanji is standing quietly and all the demons, all the Rakshasas, they are running towards him to kill him. Right? And at that very moment, who comes in? Bibhishan comes in. Now, Bibhishan is also a great devotee of the Lord. देखिए, we always feel, है ना, कि we are left unprotected. But for the one who has totally surrendered, the Lord protects you. The Lord works for you. हनुमान जी भगवान का काम करते थे. हनुमान जी used to do राम जी काम, right? राम काज कीने बिनु मोहि कहा विश्राम. तो राम हनुमान का काम करते थे. So now, Hanumanji did not raise his hands. Hanumanji did not try to protect him. The minute all the Rakshasas were running towards Hanumanji to hit him, who came? Bibhishan came immediately. The Lord sent Bibhishan. Just imagine. And who is Bibhishan? He is another devotee of Sri Ram. He knows Hanumanji. He knows the Mahima of Hanumanji. Always remember, कहते, there is a very beautiful saying, हीरे की परख एक जौहरी ही कर सकता है. Right? Only a jeweler would be able to identify the value of the diamond. A lay person would not. So Bibhishan knew who Hanumanji is. Hanumanji knew who Bibhishan is. And at the right time, Bibhishan comes in. And he says, no. He joins his hand in front of his brother. And he says, Niti Birod na marahu duta. Now he is giving him good counsel. Niti, see, everything in our life has to be done as per Niti is as per a proper decorum, right? So over here, there is a decorum of how a doot of Hanuman or a doot. It is like even now we can see during the conflicts, representatives go and they talk, right? Now, you are not allowed to touch that representative or hurt him. So nowadays, sometimes they follow this Niti, sometimes they don't. But at that time, even Ravan would follow the Niti. When it was time to cease fire, they would cease fire, unlike what happens right now, right? Agar Sham ho gayi hai, the sun is up, khatam, no war. Now, though, it's very different. So over here, it says Niti Virod. Beyond, according to the decorum, you cannot harm the Doot. Why don't you think of something else that we can do to him? See, Hanumanji was wondering, before I could even lift my hand, my God has already protected me. Right? Ramji has already sent Vibhishanji and Hanumanji is standing there quietly. Then, at that time, Ravan thought, ab kya? What should I do with him? And while thinking like this, he saw Hanumanji's pooch, his tail. Then he says, कपि की ममता पूछ पर सभी कहो समझाई तेल बोरी पट बांध पुनी पावक देहु लगाई. He said, yes, the most dear thing to a monkey is his tail. So we will burn his tail. And at this time, Hanuman ji is wondering कि भगवान जी जब आप ही को सब करना था तो मुझे भेजा क्यों? Right? Everything is pre-planned. Everything is decided, just like what we were discussing in Gita yesterday. All is pre-planned. Over here also, now look at the beauty. Hanumanji is standing there. Now instructions have already come for his tail to be set on fire. And पूछ ही नवा नरत ही जाई तब सट निज नाथ ही लाई आई. Now he's saying wherever he'll go, he'll feel so embarrassed because he won't have a tail. So that is the best thing we should do. And then what happens? Now think, this is a scenario. Vibhishan is here, Hanumanji is staring. Now the declaration has been made that his tail has to be burned. And now he is Ravan. He says, oh, so you were talking about Ram, right? What were the descriptions he gave about Ramji? He told, right, ki even the Vishnus and Maheshas and all the Brahmas cannot defeat Ram. Ram is the Sakar and the Nirakar. In the last few verses, he was explaining what Ramji is. So now Ravan says, you were talking so great. You were talking such amazing things about your Ram, isn't it? Now let's see if Ram can save you. Yeah? He says, Jinke कीनसी बहुत बड़ाई देखो मैं तिनके प्रभु थाई. So he said, oh, so you have so much faith in your Lord, right? All the time, all through, you have been harping about the glory of your Lord. Now you are here you are tied. I'm going to burn your tail. Let's see what your Lord can do. Let's see how great your Lord is. Now, Ravan is saying, he's saying, now let's test your Lord. Now, will your Lord come to save you? Who had done this? Hiranyakashipu also did this, right? Oh, Prahlad, you keep saying ना ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, कहाँ आएगा तेरा वासुदेव? देखते, इधर से आएगा, उधर से आएगा. Let's see whether your Lord will come to save you or not. So over here, Ravan is also saying the same thing. He said, let's see whether your Lord comes to save you, and now we'll know how great he is. Hanumanji is standing still. Chupchap. Vachana sunata kapi man muskana. He in his heart is laughing, smiling. Bhai sahe sarad mein jana. Why is he smiling? Because he realizes that, oh, even this is as per the Lord's plan. How come this is as per the Lord's plan? Go a little behind. When he was up on the tree and Ma Sita and Trijata were talking, what did Trijata say? I had a dream and मेरे सपने में एक वानर ने लंका जलाई. In my dream, I saw a वानर, kapi, monkey. I don't like to use the word monkey because it is vanar means a man who stays in the jungle, something like that. But the exact translation in English comes as monkey. It's a different thing, but it's okay. So he says, "Mere vanar sapnahu lanka jalai." Right? So she says, "Oh, so this was the part of the plan because Trijata." Saraswati Ma had sat, Sharda Ma or Saraswati Ma had sat on Trijata's tongue, and she has already instructed me to do what has to be done. Because in her dream, she had a dream that a monkey burned the entire Lanka. Now what will happen? Now they are planning to burn his tail. And with that, he says, oh, the instructions are clear. That is what I am supposed to do. And he was thanking Ma Sharda. He said, okay. And he's smiling because he knows that although for Ravan, he does not understand. Ravan sees me caught in a very dire situation. However, he does not know even this situation is happening as per my Lord's plan. Instructions are clear, Ma Sharda has already said, and this is nothing out of his Leela. Doesn't this happen to us all the time? Many a times we are in situations and we feel that things are spiraling out of control, right? However, we should actually stay calm, look within, and always have faith, just like Hanumanji had, that all is as per my Ram's plan. He is totally in control. There is nothing which he cannot handle. There is nothing which he has not thought of. So if I am standing here in front of Ravan, where all the Rakshasas and the demons are willing to attack me, they are going to set me on fire. Just imagine the situation, the gravity of the situation. He is going to be set on fire, right? Yet, he has the ability to smile. What did he say? Bachana sunata kapi mana muskana. And a true devotee is exactly like that. No matter what is happening around him, he always has a smile in his heart because he knows that my Lord is in control. People outside might feel and might question, इतना बड़ा भक्त है और भगवान तेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है? And in his heart he says, जो मेरा भगवान कर रहा है, सोच समझ के कर रहा है. Everything is in his control. He knows exactly what he is doing. So when people from outside look, they feel that a devotee is going through a huge problem. But when the devotee looks outside, he smiles. He says, even this is for my betterment. My God is in control. That is why a devotee never stops smiling. He never ever feels that the Lord has abandoned him. Because the faith is always there. कहते हैं ना, there was a small boy and his mother was very, very poor. God has blessed us a lot. And she had to send her child to the school and he had to cross a dense jungle. So his mother became ill. Initially, his mother used to accompany him. Then his mother became ill. So she said, my dear son, I cannot go with you, right? I cannot go with you. You will have to go on your own. So he said, okay, now what do I do? She said, don't worry, because Gopal Bhaiya is always there with you. Right? Gopal Bhaiya is always there, and in the middle of the jungle, if you face a problem, all you have to do is call out, say Gopal Bhaiya, and Bhaiya will come. Krishna will come. She said, and this little child, see, unlike us, we are older, right? We don't believe in these things. But if you tell a little child, if you call out for God, he will come, he will believe. So he said, call out Gopal Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya will come. Exactly this happened. He was in the middle of the forest. He got very, very scared. And what did he do? He shouted out, Gopal Bhaiya. With children, we really enact it and we shout very loud. And the small little boy, just like him, came with a flute and all, a little older. He held his hand and he took him to school. Now he was not scared anymore. So every day he would cross, every day Gopal Bhaiya would come at that same time and he would take. So when the mother asked, who is taking you? She said, don't worry, Gopal Bhaiya is there. So he started going, and then he had to offer some sweets in the school, and he did not have the money to buy any gift for anybody. So Gopal Bhaiya gave him a small pot of curd. And he took, and his teacher was like, what? Only such a small pot you have got? And they started removing the curd. For children, we always say it's ice cream. He started removing the different flavors of ice cream, started coming out, but it was not getting over. So this teacher asked, who gave you this? He said, Gopal Bhaiya gave me this. They all did not believe. The students did not believe. They wanted to see Gopal Bhaiya. He said, come, I'll show you my Gopal Bhaiya. They went to the jungle and this child looked around. He said, Gopal Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya. He did not come out and he started crying. He said, if you don't come out now, they will think that I am lying. They won't believe me. Gopal Bhaiya, please come. And on this innocent call, Sri Krishna came out. Everybody was stunned. When there is an innocent call of trust, God comes. And this is the innocent trust that Hanumanji had. Hanumanji was very, very nirdosh and masoom. And when he knew that when I will call, my Lord will come, and the worst of the situations are there for my good only. And that is why even in such a situation, he has his faith intact and a smile on his face. This is the true definition of a devotee. Why do we listen to the Sundarkand? Why do we chant the Hanuman Chalisa? Not for Hanuman. We chant the Sundarkand and the Hanuman Chalisa for his bhakti. We tell him, Hanumanji, aapki jaisi bhakti mujhe bhi de dena. We don't chant for Hanuman. We chant for Ram. May me also develop such a devotion that you have. By faith, let it be as strong as yours. We don't chant for him to come and protect us, because that is not what Hanumanji stands for. Have you ever seen Hanumanji calling the Lord to protect him? No. He, on the contrary, wants to go and protect the Lord. कहते हैं ना, भगवान से सब मांगना चाहते हैं, भगवान को कोई देना नहीं चाहता. भगवान से सब काम कराना चाहते हैं, वो भी तो बेचारा थक जाता होगा ना. तो हनुमान जी बोलते, राम तू सबका काम कर, डोंट डू एनीथिंग फॉर मी, मैं तेरी सेवा करता हूं. भगवान के पास जाना है तो हमें इस भाव से जाना है कि सब मांग मांग के तुझे थका देते होंगे, दिन रात तू सबके पीछे भागता है, मेरे पीछे भागने की जरूरत नहीं है. मेरा कुछ काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है. हनुमान जी stands for what you can give the Lord, not what you can take from the Lord. Unfortunately, today we have started praying to Hanuman ji for something that he does not stand for. मांगना तो हनुमान जी के भक्त को कभी चाहिए ही नहीं. That is the strength of Hanuman ji. So over here, he's standing and he is smiling and he's laughing in his heart. बाहर नहीं, हाँ, चुपचाप मन में मुस्काना चाहिए, नहीं तो लोग बोलेंगे पागल हो गया. सो ही इज लाफिंग इन हिज हार्ट. सो जात उधार न सुनी रावण बचना, लागे रचे मूड सोई रचना. And now he's getting even more upset because he's not getting agitated, he's not pleading, he's not asking to forgive. He's standing there. He's standing there straight in faith. And what happened? They started tying his tail. And this episode is the most beautiful, and his tail starts growing and growing and growing. So much so, more cloth, more cloth, more cloth. He keeps tying. He's tying his tail, pura. And there is no, they go and take the dupattas from the ladies, the clothes from the cupboards. The description is as if there was no cloth left in Lanka anymore. All the cloth was used to tie the tail. And ghee, the oil that was needed to put the fire on, there was not a drop of oil left. Not a drop of oil, not a piece of cloth left in Lanka. His tail kept growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Let our faith also be like that. Let our faith keep growing like his tail, till the strength of all the problems in the world, till the strength of all the vices in the world, still the strength of all our vasanas and sanskars are not left there anymore. पता है, ज्ञानी को, कर्मयोगी को बहुत सारी चीजों की जरूरत होती है. A bhakt does not need anything. When we talked about sadhak, sadhana and sadhya, right? So for a bhakt, the sadhana and the sadhya, the effort and the God becomes one. It is the easiest and the simplest way. People give big things, big notions, big jargons. कहते ना, पोथा पढ़ जग बुहा, पंडित भया ना कोई, ढाई आखर प्रेम के पढ़े सो पंडित होई. Reading books and books, nobody becomes a knower of the Lord. You need only love. Dhai akar, prema. Only that much. Dhai akshar. That much is needed. And the minute you have it, you have become dear to the Lord. Nothing is needed. It's not difficult. Many times we make it sound so difficult that we get repelled. It is as simple as pyar, Prabhu ke prati. And, and that devotion and love should grow so much in the face of all the adversities, in the face of all the negativity outside and within, in the face of all the trauma outside and within. Never stop that faith from growing, never stop that love from growing. And then you see, no negativity will be left, no trauma will be left, no vices will be left, no vasanas, no sanskar. What all is needed? Faith and love towards the Lord. Bas. And then they gave up. They said, up to how much will we tie? Just get the flame and put the flame on. The minute they lit his tail, did he burn? Again, look at the beauty. When Ravan and Ma Sita were talking, Ma Sita, after Ravan went, she kept shouting, give me some fire from here, give me some fire from there. She was asking the stars to give fire, the sun, moon to give fire. She asked Ma Trijata, give me some fire. As if a mother was trying to protect her son. She knew what was going to happen. She wanted to take away all the fire from all the world and all the universe. Maaye to aisi hoti hai na. If she has the anticipation that her child is going to go through the trauma, she is going to take all the trauma to herself. And Ma Sita was not an ordinary lady. She knew this was going to happen to Hanumanji. She wanted to take away all the fire and all the heat from the earth and hide it somewhere so that nobody can burn her Hanuman. And when she could, she prayed, sitting there when Trijata was telling her what was happening. She told Agni, कि Agni Dev, आप ठंडे हो जाओ. You become cold. मेरे हनुमान का एक बाल नहीं जलना चाहिए. Hanumanji's tail is on fire, but he does not feel the heat. He feels cold. Nothing is burning. Nothing is happening. Hanumanji looks back and he smiles a little more. He says, Prabhu to Prabhu, माँ ने भी रक्षा करी, फिर मुझे किस बात का डर? When Sita Ram दोनों मेरी रक्षा कर रहे हैं, So no problem. And he was tied, right? So he took a very small form. छोटा सा लघु रूप धर लिया. Again, in the midst of problems, in the midst of arguments, in the midst of discussions, should we remain big or it is okay to become small? It is always okay to become small. Always remember, in the middle of a storm, when there is a hurricane happening, the trees who do not know how to bend, they are the ones which are uprooted. When faced with a situation in the world, when faced with people who are demeaning us, it is okay to become small. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If it causes everything to settle down, all right, ठीक है, be humble, become small. Let the argument die. Over here, when the fire is raging, what did he do? He became small. And when he became small, he was able to get rid of the ropes that were tying him. See, what happens is, in adverse situation, when faced with adverse people, or if somebody is hurting us, we try to become bigger than them. And then we are not able to break through the ropes. But over here, Hanumanji is very smart. He said there is no point. One argument and then you give the other argument, and it goes on and it lingers on. Koi matlab nahi, chote ho jao. And when you become small, the rope automatically will fall. I still remember one morning, I was going to drop Shivain and I was somehow very upset because the driver came late. And I got angry. I said, ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was calm. This driver was calm. इसे कहते हैं ना, ज्ञान कहाँ से मिलता है पता नहीं चलता है. Keep your mind open. Everybody is a guru. Now this guru was sitting that morning like a Buddha, listening to me shouting. And then we lost our way also. And then finally we found out. And he said, Dekho. Then he said, Dekho, madam. And I became calm. After we reached the school, we became calm. And then I'm sitting there in the car coming back home. And I appreciate it. Now my mind is already calm. मैंने बोला, मैं आप पे गुस्सा हुई, आप तो मेरे पे गुस्सा हुए नहीं. बोलो, नहीं मैडम. एक गुस्सा, फिर दूसरा गुस्सा, तो बड़ा गुस्सा हो जाता है. See, look at his logic. एक गुस्सा, दूसरा गुस्सा, बड़ा गुस्सा हो जाता है. आप गुस्सा हो रहे थे, मैं चुप रहा, अब आप चुप हो गए ना. मैंने बोला, I told him, thank you, sorry, early morning you have given me such a big lesson. Just imagine, one anger, another anger, it becomes a big babal and anger. छोटे हो जाओ तब. He remained quiet. No, if he would have shouted, and that is what we happened. We have a shouting row and discussion because our ego does not want to be extinguished. It does not want to become small. Over here, Hanumanji became very small. Very small. And now he jumped up. When your ego becomes very small, your leap is very high because ego is something that weighs us down. He took a huge jump. And where did he go? He sat on top of the houses. Okay, the mandir, alag. He went up and he stood there. And how did he take this jump? Even in this situation, he is totally connected to the Lord. Hari preritite hi avasar chale barut udchas attahas kari garja kapi badi laga akash. Now, he has taken the leap. He is standing there. And at that time, Hari Prerit, with the inspiration of the Lord, the 49 baruts, the wind, the air is blowing. And what did the air whisper? All the baruts, these are also devs, 49 baruts, they whispered into his ear, go ahead, you have the permission of the Lord. See, because Jamvad had instructed, when Hanumanji said, when Hanumanji was reminded of his strength, he became very big and he became very strong. And he said, what do you want me to do? I can go, I can pick up the entire Lanka and bring it back to Ram. Jamvad said, no, that is not for you to do. All you have to do is go, find out where Ma Sita is and come back. So now, with the tail on fire, he's standing there and suddenly there is a message from Sri Ram. Through the winds, he said, go ahead, thoda bal dikhao. You are allowed to show little bit of your power. See, without permission, he did not move forward. So, Hari Prerit Tehi Avsar. And the other way was, just imagine, fire spreads more when the wind is very strong, right? So there are two ways of listening to the same verse. Because of Lord, the wind started blowing. So now when Hanumanji is going to light a fire, it's going to spread across. Or the other way is the winds whispered. Ramji is giving you the permission to go ahead and show a little bit of your power now. And then at that time, he took a huge form again. See, look at him. Kitna sahaj hai Hanuman ji. As per the need, he becomes small, he becomes big. He becomes small, he becomes big. Look at how flexible he is. जहाँ जरूरत नहीं है वहाँ छोटे बन के रहो. जहाँ जरूरत है, consciously, if you think it is needed, then become big. He remains small unless and until he is given the permission to become big. So now again he increases his size to such a huge size, he is, and he roars, literally he roars, and if the people of Lanka were looking, they saw that he is touching the skies. And just imagine, now the flame is so big on his tail. And after that he starts jumping, mandir te mandir chadidahi. And the entire Lanka, every house is on fire. Because what is he doing? He's a monkey, right? From one branch to the other, he jumps. So from one house to another, he is jumping. Idhar se udhar, udhar se udhar, udhar se udhar. He is jumping. And then the people, they are running from here to there. And then suddenly, the citizens of Lanka, they say, Hum jo kaha ye kapi nahi hoi. Hum jo kaha ye kapi nahi hoi. Vanar roop darayo sur koi. साधु अवज्ञा कर फलु ऐसा जरई नगर अनाथ कर जैसा. Now just imagine, the people are saying he cannot be a kapi, he cannot be an ordinary monkey, he is some great divine god or some dev or some veer who has taken the form of a monkey and who has come here. This work which is happening right now cannot be done by a monkey. And whose prerna is this work happening by? Ramji's prerna. And they say this is not ordinary. Nobody can do this. Is not an ordinary person. And look at the condition of Lanka. Condition of Lanka. जहाँ पे साधुओं की अवज्ञा होती है ना. Now we live abroad and we are not so connected to our roots. Otherwise, in long time back, the sadhus were welcomed. If a sadhu or a bhikshuk would come, the doors would be open. They would have a seat in the house. They would be offered fruit, and people will think that it is a great blessing that he has come to the house. And if a house does not welcome a sage, welcome a sadhu, welcome a nice person, this is what will happen. He's saying, Sadhu avagya kar fal aisa, jarahi nagar anath kar jaisa. The Lord does not take it well. For once, if you demean the Lord, He will accept it. If you demean Him, if you don't offer anything to Him, if you mistreat Him, it's okay. He won't do anything. Many people fight with Him. From now on, I won't pray to you. I don't trust you anymore because everything in my life has gone haywire. He won't say anything. But we have to be very careful. If we touch His devotee, then He does not remain quiet. And that is what they are saying. Sadhu avagya kar falu aisa, jarahi nagar anath kar jaisa. Ye anath jaisa nagar, it has become like, this city is looking like it is an orphan. It is burnt. Why? Because of the prakop of Ram. He said, this is how you are going to treat my devotee. Mere tak theek tha. Till you were saying something wrong to me, it was okay. But how could you treat my devotee like this? And this is something which they are telling us to be very careful of. The Lord will never take it. And now there is a realization in everybody that this is not an ordinary monkey. But yet, he is doing what he's supposed to do. He's jumping from one mandir to another, one house to another, one place to another. And by the end of it, the entire Lanka is burning and people are running from pillar to post. But there is one place which has not caught any fire. Which place is that? Bibhishan's house. Jara nagar nimish ek mahi, ek Bibhishan kar ghar nahi. एक तो अशोक वाटिका, वहाँ माँ सीता बैठी हुई है, और एक विभीषण जी का घर, वो नहीं जला. Just imagine. Was it consciously done? No. This is the protection a devotee has that is offered by the Lord. There might be fire everywhere, but the devotee is protected. Now we have to be very careful over here. Is the devotee protected from the miseries, or is the devotee protected from the fire, or he does not feel the heat? Is it that the miseries won't touch him, or he would not become sorrowful? As Ma Kunti always said, right, in Bhagavad, when Krishna said, ask Ma, ask something from me. And she said, Krishna, I want something from you. She said, ask. Krishna said, ask. She said, give me troubles. Give me adverse situations. Krishna bole, Are, people ask for opulence, job, opulence, prosperity. Why are you asking for trouble and adverse situations? She said, Krishna, my devotion is going to be the most when I am in a negative situation. हम खुद देख लीजिए. The intensity of our devotion is so high when we are in a very bad situation. The minute our situation becomes good, God is slightly forgotten and we start reveling in the world. And then she said, we have to listen. She's asking for troubled situations. She's asking for adverse situations. She's not asking for sorrow or agony. Situation अच्छी होना, खराब होना is not equal to मेरा दुखी होना. In spite of having a horrible situation around me, I can be joyful, ना? कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. कहते ना आग लगे बस्त रहो बस्ती में, आग लगे बस्ती में. It is right. The devotees are like that only. No matter what is happening around them, maybe their entire house is burning and crumbling, they are always in the basti of the Lord. So where she is asking for troubled situations, but the power of being joyful or sorrowful is in me. Over here also, there is fire all around. Hanumanji is very, very calm and quiet because it is his decision to be quiet because he knows the Lord is in control. And here also, the Lord is telling us, be very careful when you are dealing with my devotees. The entire nagar is done. And who is protected? Bibhishan. Over here he is protected by the fire. But even if the fire would have caught him, he would not have felt the heat. Hanumanji's tail caught the fire, he did not feel the heat. Situations might not be in your favor, but you will not feel any sorrow. अगर आपके आजू बाजू सब आपका खत्म भी हो जाएगा ना, पर वो आपके मन से आनंद नहीं जाएगा. The joy will always be there. The situation around me cannot take away my joy, cannot take away my bhakti. That is the Shakti with which Bibhishan is being protected. So say, Jara nagar nimish ek mahi, ek Bibhishan kar ghar nai. Everybody is saying, Trahimam, running from here to there. They are crying and weeping. Bibhishan is calm, joyful, even in this situation. Look at the beauty of the explanation. And then finally, when this work is done, Hanumanji goes near the ocean and he dips his tail into the water. है ना? पूछ बुझाई खोई श्रम धीर लघु रूप बहोरी जनक सुता के आगे ठाड भयो कर जोरी. Now again, all the fire is gone. It is calm. His pooch is as it was, as if nothing had happened. And he took a small form again. Look at him. He is mostly in his small, humble, tiny form. Look at Hanumanji, his stature, his greatness. Fir bhi, always down to earth, very mellow, very calm. He does not retain that stature. Wherever it is needed, okay, but otherwise humble. So he took a very small form and again he went to Ma Sita. And he told, Ma tu mohi deene kuch china jaise Raghunayak mohi deena. See, Ma, Raghunayak gave me that anguthi, right, with his name in it. Now can you give me something so that when I go, I'll show it to him and he'll know that I have actually met you. Look at this. And chuda mani utari tab dehu harasha sameta pavan sutlayu. So she gave her chuda mani to Hanumanji and Hanumanji took. And now Ma Sita, these two lines, especially the many people, it is said that these two lines are so powerful that when people are in trouble, if they keep repeating these lines, Sri Hari will take away their troubles. But we should not repeat these lines for that. But it is said, as we said, right, Vedanta mein, if you seek God for something, He'll give it to you. If you seek God for God, He'll give it to you. But if God is giving you something, why shouldn't we seek God for God and not to solve our mundane material problems? ये तो छोटी मोटी चीजें हैं. कहु तात अस बोर प्रणामा. Now she is sending a message for Ramji. कहु तात अस बोर प्रणामा सब प्रकार प्रभु पूरण कामा. She is saying, please join my hands, give my pranam to him, dear son, with these words. Now what is saying? You have done everything. Sab prakar puran kama. And please send this message to him. Deen dayal biradu sambhari. Deen dayal biradu sambhari. Harahu nath mam sankat bhari. दीन दयाल बिरदु संभारी हरहु नाथ मम संकट भारी. They say these verses are so powerful that if these are repeated in the time of our troubles, it is saying very simply, my Lord is all sufficient. Yet recalling your vow of kindness to the afflicted, reveal, O Master, my grievous distress. It is saying, हे प्रभु दीन दयाल बिरदी संभारी, माई लॉर्ड आप जो चाहे वो आप कर सकते हैं. यू आर ऑल सफिशिएंट. एवरीथिंग इज जस्ट अ प्ले. विथ अ विंक ऑफ योर आई प्रलय हैपेंस. यूनिवर्सेस आर क्रिएटेड व्हेन यू ब्रीथ इन एंड ब्रीथ आउट. आपकी शक्ति को कौन नहीं जानता. मेरी तो छोटी सी समस्या है, उसको हल कर दो ना आप. हरहु नाथ मम संकट भारी. मेरी ये जो भारी समस्या है, माई बिग प्रॉब्लम इज वेरी स्मॉल फॉर यू. ओ लॉर्ड, please help me. Please take this problem away. And these verses are very powerful. They say, Deena Dayal Biradi Sambhare, Harahu Nath Mama Sankat Bhari, Harahu Nath Mama Sankat Bhari. And she tells Hanumanji, please tell this to my Lord. Why has he refused to come and fetch me? I was very wise. I don't deserve his love. I was very mean to Lakshman, isn't it? पर मुझे क्षमा कर दीजिए, मेरे से गलती हो गई. दीन दयाल हरो नाथ मम संकट भारी, हरो नाथ मम संकट भारी. And she's saying, if in a month my Lord does not come, I am not going to survive anymore. I cannot. Hanuman, when you came, it was like a light of hope in my life. Now you will also go away. With which hope will I live? And she's crying. And Hanumanji is also trying to make her quiet. He's trying to calm her down. He's saying, now माँ, मैं चाहूँ तो मैं आपको अभी ले जा सकता हूँ. There is no problem. I can lift the entire Lanka and I can take you. I can take the entire Lanka. I can take you. But Ram will come. Just wait. Just be patient. He will come. He will take you. He will punish Ravan. Have faith. Now that I know where you are, Ram will come. Now that I know where you are, now that Bhakti knows where the Atman is, Ram तो आएगे ही ना. परमात्मा को आत्मा से मिलाने के लिए एक मात्र भक्ति चाहिए होती है और कुछ नहीं चाहिए होता है. सो शी सेइंग, अब मुझे पता है आप कहाँ हो. जब भक्ति आपको मिल गई है तो राम तो आएगी ही ना. When I am there with you, Ma, when I know where you are, Ram will come. जनक सुता सब जाहु करी, बहुविधि धीरज दीन, चरण कमल सिरुनाय कपि, गवनु राम पहि कीन. With this reassurance that Ma, Ram will come. Have faith. Don't be so restless. Now that I know where you are, now that you have embraced bhakti, Paramatma will come. कहते हैं ना, as Hanumanji's mother always used to tell him, भगवान की परीक्षा मत करो, प्रतीक्षा करो. 3 P's. प्रयत्न करो, प्रार्थना करो, उसके बाद प्रतीक्षा करो. राम आएंगे. अब वो कब आएंगे वो हमारा काम नहीं है. राम आएंगे. And that is what he says. जनक सुता ही सब जो करी, बहुविधि धीरज दीन, चरण कमल सिर नाय कपि, गवनु राम पहि कीन. Because this bhakti is a direct connection to the Lord. Indirectly, he is telling us, Ram aayege. Be patient. Don't get agitated by what is happening around you. I reassure you, the Lord will come. He is all powerful. He will solve all your problems. You just don't worry. When He comes, all your agonies will go away. But be patient. प्रयत्न करो, प्रार्थना करो और फिर प्रतीक्षा करो, चाहे वो प्रतीक्षा हमें चिरकाल के लिए क्यों ना करनी पड़े. It does not matter for how long we have to wait. We cannot tell Him 1 month. No, just wait. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Prabhu aayenge. Hanuman ji reassures, Ram aayenge. And that reassurance is enough for any devotee. Ram aayenge. Ram aayenge. And when Ram aayenge, तब तो कोई संकट रह ही नहीं जाएगा. So दीन दयाल बिरदी सब भारी, हरहु नाथ मम संकट भारी. And with this, Hanumanji flew away. Back to Ramji to give the message कि एक आत्मा है जो तुम्हारे लिए तड़फ रही है. जल्दी चलो, अब विलंब ना करो. तुम्हारा भक्त तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहा है. जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान. Any doubts, any questions, any thoughts? Shall we close the class then? With so much of faith, so much of love, and all the might in my heart, I am reassured, मेरे राम आएंगे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. वासुदेवाय वासुदेवाय. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की. जय बोलो हनुमान की. जय बोलो हनुमान की. बोलो भक्ति के अवतार की जय. बोलो बजरंग बली की जय. जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान.